For seniors who live here, Harbour Landing Village is a hive of activity. 73-year-old Chang leaves her private apartment with a packed schedule.
10 more. 1, 2, 3.
The retired nurse finds it invigorating.
Now 10 more.
There's so many opportunities of trying new things, learning new things. I made a lot of really good friends here.
She's not the only one who feels that way. We sat down with 3 seniors who are anything but lonely or bored.
There's everything to do if you want to do it. Jan mentioned, you've got to get out and get at it.
That's a choice you make in your head if you choose to be miserable.
This 4-story building is home to a for-profit seniors residence. The second floor is a licensed nursing home for 35 seniors, and another 40 seniors have assisted living apartments. Then there's a daycare, hair salon, coffee shop, and restaurant.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
But when the pandemic started, almost everything was shut down to the outside world, with one goal.
Make this the best fortress that we could, right? So that meant making some tough decisions around who was allowed into the building.
More than a year later, still no cases of COVID-19.
How's it going?
CEO Jansen Anderson credits a combination of visitor restrictions, screening, and sanitation, as well as vigilant employees who only work here.
Endurance is a huge part of this, right? It is a mega marathon on steroids.
What has not shut down are activities and socializing.
We did try and find a balance, between resident safety from, COVID-19 and their mental and physical health. So for us, we didn't want to see our residents, locked in their rooms.
Every day I try to think about the things I'm thankful for.
Retired grade 1 teacher Lee Eisler isn't allowed to visit the daycare children anymore, but she still reads to them.
I've always loved being around children, so it's a great way to spend my year.
82-year-old Jim Nettlecove was living alone in a condo when the pandemic started, so he decided to move into Harbour Landing Village in August.
When you wake up in the morning, you've got to have something to do.
Stimulation and a sense of safety have resulted in a sense of satisfaction, to the point these 3 didn't feel any urgency to get the vaccine.
It didn't bother me one way or another.
You weren't doing cartwheels and saying, yes, I'm vaccinated.
No, it was just another event, another half hour in my day.
If I could have, I would have said, no, I don't want that vaccination. I want to give it to the teacher, or I want to give it to one of the healthcare professionals.
We're in a safe place where we're well looked after, so I don't think we really have anything we should be complaining about.
Isn't that beautiful?
Almost everyone in the building has now had at least 1 dose of vaccine. But visitations, which were allowed last month, separated by plexiglass, have been temporarily suspended due to the spike in COVID-19 cases in Regina. There are no immediate plans to ease rules, and no real pressure from some residents to do so.
And up to the sky.
Bonnie Allen, CBC News, Regina.